So Tacko, thank you for coming to the House of Highlights Arcade at BR Jump Off. I went to UCF and I graduated in May of 2016, so we overlapped a little bit.
May 2016?
Yeah.
That's a year after I got there.
Yeah, well, so I remember you walking across the campus and everyone was just bothering you, so it was just craziness.
That was my first year.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So we're gonna go through all your highlights.
Okay.
The first one, you already saw the clip, you know which one it is.
I'm tired of seeing this one.
It was the first clip that went viral though, right?
Not the first one, like the second or third.
And so how many times do you think you've seen it? You're tired of seeing it?
I'm tired of seeing it. It just pops up every few months. I'm like, just let it go.
Well, how come he just didn't know how to guard you?
Okay, so this is what happened. We started the game, I had a couple dunks, and so they put him so that he could push me out of the paint a little bit. So that's what he was trying to do when he came in. He was trying to put his stomach and push me out of the paint. But that was funny. That was funny. It's not funny anymore. But.
Yeah. But how often did that happen where they try to get someone to push you out of the game? Is that
in high school? It used to happen a lot.
Yeah.
Some in college, but now I put on a little bit more weight. So.
Like, was there anyone that was like 6'2" and they were a center and they just had to guard you?
In high school?
Yeah.
A few times.
Yeah. And then what would that game look like? Would you just drop 50?
Not good on their side. I would say.
But your whole high school mixtape, we were going through it and it was just craziness.
This is the first one that went viral.
Yeah.
Ryan, he used to follow us with this one, Ryan from Hampton Hoops. And,
did you ever feel bad for just being taller than everybody?
Feel bad?
Yeah.
No.
Did like players try going at you a little bit harder?
I mean, just being the biggest guy on the floor, of course, sometimes people are going to be intimidated. Sometimes some people are going to use that as like, I got to go at him. But for me, I really didn't try to focus on that. I would just, go out there and play, have fun, and do what I was supposed to do.
Were you naturally good at playing basketball from the jump?
You did not want to see me play. I started when I was 16, so I started pretty late. I had a lot of catch-up to do. So my first year of playing was really tough.
What was the most difficult thing?
Just the conditioning. Believe it or not, basketball, you got to be able to go up and down, and that's something that I really had to improve on. And just getting used to playing comes with experience. Understand the game. And from there, my love for the game grew. I just, kept getting better.
You kept getting popular, but the game during March Madness against VCU is when people really started taking notice of you. Naturally, when people just see that you're tall, they think that your game is just like, hey, he's tall, he won't be able to go to the next stage and dominate. But here you are in March Madness, just blocking everyone's shot, dunking on everybody. That had to have been cool. I mean,
everybody's gonna have their opinion, but what really matters is what you think about yourself. And I always believed that I could do it. It was just a matter of just me going out there, competing, getting better. And I have the advantage every time I step on the court, regardless of the level. Whether it's high school, college, NBA, wherever, I have the advantage. I just gotta utilize it. I was fortunate. I had really great people at UCF that really helped me, help improve my game a lot. And especially the coaches I had at UCF, both the first coach that was there and Coach Dawkins, really helped me elevate my game and build my confidence up.
And then the big one was against Duke. Were you nervous at all before this game or no?
Nervous, excited. A little bit nervous, but more excitement. I mean, it's big moments like that you think about your whole life, and it meant a lot for UCF, It meant a lot for a lot of people. For me, I just wanted to go out there and compete and have fun.
What's the most underrated part of your game? Because we see a lot of like dunking and blocks, but I know you can do a lot more than that. What do you think people really sleep on?
Just the fact that I can move. I feel like that's one of the biggest question marks for people like me. There's not a lot of people like me, so the ones that they saw, they had a lot of uncertainty about how well they move, about how they would be able to sustain things physically. But I've shown those things. I've shown that I can move up and down. I've put on some weight. So for me, it's just the game is simple for me. You go out there, you dominate, and then the rest take care of itself.
Then Summer League starts, and immediately you're the biggest sensation. People are like cheering when you check in the game. People are booing when they take you out of the game because they're so mad that they can't see you play. What's that been like where you've kind of been like one of the big focuses of Summer League?
Honestly, I tried not to really focus on it too much because I knew what my job was coming into the summer league. I had something to prove, but at the same time, it felt really cool. I really felt the love, and it really meant a lot to me.
And then this one was also, people really cared that you could touch the top bar without jumping too.
I mean, I guess people, you don't see that every day, so it's normal for people to react that way.
How many pictures have you taken and people don't know that you play basketball? Like people just take pictures of you because you're tall.
Back in the day, a lot. Now it's like, it's gotten crazier, but now at least some people know, oh, that's Tacko, can I have a picture?
Yeah.
So it seems like I'm less of a freak show now, more than a basketball player, and that's what I really want. Obviously, I'm tall. You could say I'm a freak of nature, but at the same time, I'm a human being like everybody else, and I'm a basketball player. And I feel like what I've shown on the court, I've shown that I can play this game and that I can be recognized more than just my height.
Didn't stop for Summer League. It wasn't just like the Philly game. Then you play against Cleveland, and I feel like the madness got even crazier.
Like I say, I really try to focus on things I can control. I can't control what everybody else says.
Yeah.
I just know what I'm capable of and how I can affect the game, and I just try to go out there and do it every night.
Yeah. What's the biggest advantage that your teammates have told you that it's like it's such a luxury to play with someone so tall?
I'm the perfect bailout.
Yeah.
When you're in doubt, just throw the ball up and I just get it done.
You also set a record for height without shoes during the draft combine, wingspan, standing reach. Have you ever met someone as tall as you, period, in life?
Close, yeah. My freshman year in college, my first home game at UCF was against Mamadou, and he was 7'5". And then there's Big Chris from Florida State, he's 7'4", so. Okay.
Then the game against the Nuggets during Summer League, you might have seen it where Brandon Goodwin tried to take a charge too, and did you see what he commented on Instagram?
I know Brandon, he used to go to UCF.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How do I not know that? Bad alumni, I apologize to all the UCF folks. He said, try to kill me. He was joking.
Nah, he's joking. He texted me. He's like, I thought we were cool. I said, we're always cool. That's my man right here. He went to UCF, then he transferred. But once you go to UCF, you're part of the family for life.
During the Nuggets game, like we see you do a little bit of everything. Is there anything you're trying to work on for your game?
The same things I've been doing. Just making sure I stay in as best shape as I can possibly be. Keep working on my body, keep working on my conditioning, just running up and down the floor like crazy, and just keep working on my touch on the basket.
Then, so I'm sure you've seen the photo of you and Tracy. She's 5'6", you're 7'7" with shoes, right?
Yeah.
So this was crazy at the time during March, and then I'm sure you've also seen the photo with Carson Edwards, who's your teammate, and he's 6'1", and do you get why these photos go viral?
I see it now. What's funny is, like, in real life, I don't really, like, it's like whatever, I'm so used to it, but then when you see on the picture, it's so, like, like, wow.
It's
but you gotta also think the camera angle
of course.
A little tricky.
Yeah, but I think it's just crazy for everyone to see that, like, it just looks like you're double his height, and he's an NBA player, and it's just craziness. And then last, your game against the Grizzlies.
I'm just happy, I mean, all the hard work that I put in, and I really wanted this. I wanted to make it happen, for my family, for my country, for me, and just kept pushing and just finally getting this opportunity to come and show what I can do.
When they chant your name like Tacko, like, is that surprising in any way? Like, are you going into Summer League? Are you expecting that, or does it come out of nowhere?
When I came to Summer League, I was not expecting that. It came. I didn't expect it. Not like the way it happened.
And then, what was your reaction when it happened? You were just like, oh my God.
Yeah, I was just. And then my teammates were looking at me too. I was like, oh.
So listen, those are all your highlights. We're gonna do this again in 5 years, I promise. Okay?
Right, cool.
One UCF alumni to the other. I wish you all the best. We're gonna do this again in 5 years and be dunking on everybody. So thank you so much for coming on, man. Thank you.
No problem.